Cheevo, guys!
What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another achievement guide. Today, we're going to be focusing on Save Your Nuts. This game was published and developed by Triple Scale Games. It's a party game and it's priced at $14.99. It's an easy 60 to 90 minute completion. Personally, it took me about an hour. However, it does require 5 controllers for the full completion. This game wasn't too bad for an indie party game. I don't know about the price point. $14.99 is a little bit of a stretch. I'd personally suggest maybe waiting for a sale. I think maybe $10 would be like the perfect price point. However, the game does offer replay value if you are into playing party games with your friends and family. Now, this video is going to be a little over 10 minutes long, and I'm going to be guiding you through on how to get your full 1000 gamer score in just about an hour. If you're looking for any specific achievements, I'll have the timestamps in the pinned comment below. Also, if you're interested in supporting the developer and purchasing the game, I'll have the link in the description below as always. Alright, so the first thing we're going to try to do is beat the tutorial in under 30 seconds. First thing you have to do is move around, and then you have to jump over both obstacles. After that, you're going to have to walk up, punch the opponent, and then they're going to drop the nut. You have to pick the nut, and then you have to pass it with X, and then throw it with B. The key to getting it under 30 seconds is to leaving the nut in the shed. After that, you want to pick up the 3 boosts in the upper right hand corner, and then you want to walk up to the X, and you want to hold Y to dig it. After that, it'll automatically complete the next step because the nut is already in the doghouse. Might take a few tries, but not too difficult. That's the Fast Learner achievement for 75 gamer score for finishing the tutorial in less than 30 seconds. Alright, so next we're going to head over to the main menu. The Couch Party section is where you start up a normal game. This is the mode that we're going to be going through to get all of our achievements. Now there's 3 different modes in the game. There's the Capture the Nut mode, which is the first one to collect 5 nuts. And then there's the Battle mode, which you have 3 balloons that represent your health. Once all 3 balloons are gone, your life is gone. And then you have the Thieves, which is similar to Capture the Nut. However, the opponent can steal the nuts out of your doghouse. So we're going to start off with the Capture the Nut mode. For these next few achievements, we're just going to be starting off a match 1v1, but we're going to do it against our second controller. So plug in your second controller, and then we're going to ready up on both sides, and then we'll be able to start the match. Once again, we're playing Capture the Nut mode against our second controller. So plug in your second controller, and we're going to do 1v1. When we first start the game, we only have 3 maps unlocked. There's actually an achievement for playing the first 3 maps. So just start off on the first map. It's going to be the backyard. So as I mentioned before, in this mode, it's the person that gets the 5 nuts into the doghouse first that's going to win. So our goal is actually represented by the trash can on the left-hand side with the red flags. And then player 2's goal is represented by the doghouse. So you have to walk up to the nut to grab it, and then we're going to take it over to the trash can. That's going to score 1 goal. We need to do this 5 times. We're actually going to be getting 2 achievements here. We're going to get 1 achievement for scoring 5 goals in Capture the Nut, and the other achievement for finishing a Capture the Nut match in under 30 seconds. So just quickly score 5 times, nice and easy, and then once the match is complete, both of our achievements are going to pop. The first one's called Selfie for 75 gamer score for scoring 5 goals in Capture the Nut, and then our second one is going to be for finishing the match in under 30 seconds. That's the Quickie achievement for 25 gamer score. After that, you just want to restart that match. This time, we're going to be picking up different power-ups. There's an achievement for picking up all 3 different types of power-ups. The 3 different types of power-ups are the coffee, the donut, and the hot dog. You need to pick up all 3, have them all 3 activated at the same time, and that's going to unlock an achievement. That's the Greedy Boy achievement for 10 gamer score. Next, we need to work on digging under the red X's. This is where you find the different power-ups. The difference between the power-ups that are dug up is the power-ups that are dug up are actually weapons. So one of the weapons that you'll find are the poop traps. We need to dig up the poop trap weapon 3 different times for an achievement. One of the power-ups that you'll dig up is the jetpack. Once you dig it up, what you need to do is pick up the acorn and then score a goal while on the jetpack. This is going to unlock an achievement. That's the I Can Fly achievement for 10 gamer score for saving a nut with the jetpack. Just keep digging them up. This whole round, we're pretty much just going to work on digging up power-up, guys. As you can see, I got the Stomach Sick achievement for 10 gamer score for digging up 3 poop traps. After you get the jetpack achievement and the poop trap achievement, what you want to do is just work on punching your enemy. We also have an achievement for punching an enemy 100 times in 1 match. So just keep punching them. It takes about 3 minutes of consistent punching, so you may need to restart that match to attempt this. But that achievement is worth 10 gamer score, and the achievement is a pun, and it says more punch anyone, and that is for punching your opponent 100 times in one match. Other than that, our last achievement for this match is going to be for winning it overtime. So we need to make sure that the goals are even. If you are 1 goal ahead, make sure to score with the second controller. You want time to expire with the score tied. Once it's tied, it's going to go into overtime, and then you can go ahead and pick up the acorn and score. That's going to unlock the Never Give Up achievement for 20 gamer score. So now we can go ahead and go back to the main menu. We're going to start up another couch party game, and this time we're going to be going to the Thieves mode. So this is similar to the Capture the Nut mode, however, you can steal your opponent's acorns. I'm going to try not to call them nuts anymore in this video, it's just really awkward. I'm going to call them acorns. Now this time we're going to start up a 1v3, and we can go ahead and do it on the second level, which is the park. So we have 4 of our controllers plugged in, guys. We have 1 on our team, and then the 3 other controllers are on the opposite team. So first thing we want to do is hit 2 opponents with 1 bomb. So you're going to want to dig up a power up. Eventually you're going to dig up a bomb. Once you have the bomb, just walk into a player and it will explode. You want to try to get 2 players right next to each other. So just grab one of your extra controllers and make sure 2 of them are right next to each other. At that point, you're going to try to dig up a bomb and then hit 2 people with 1 bomb. That's the Bomberman achievement for 10 gamer score. Now the next achievement we want to go for is for stealing 5 acorns in 1 match. Now in this mode, you could walk up to their goal and you could hold Y to steal one of their acorns. Now originally I did this the legit way, and I loaded up my opponent pretty much with 4 out of 5 acorns, and then I started stealing them until I got the achievement. Now this is the Kleptomaniacs achievement that we're talking about, and it's worth 10 gamer score. Now I did test a different method, and I want to give you guys a heads up about it because it's just a little bit easier. And so what we could do is we can just put one of the acorns in the opponent's goal, steal it, and then put it right back and steal it over again. This makes it just a little bit easier and saves you a little bit of time because you can just go into their goal. You need to throw it for the goal to actually, count, and then you can go ahead and hold Y to steal it. You're going to rinse and repeat that 5 times, and then you'll eventually get that achievement. After we complete the match, we're also going to get the achievement for playing a match with 4 players locally. That's the Nutworking achievement for 10 gamer score. Next, we're going to start up another couch party, except we're going to pick battle mode this time. This is the middle mode. So this is where we're going to need the 5 different controllers, guys, because there is an achievement for playing a local match with 5 or more players. So you're going to want to load up 4 of your controllers on the left side, which is the blue side, and we're going to put all of them as dogs. There is one secret achievement in the game, and it's to have 1 team full of dogs. So we have 4 of our controllers on the left-hand side, and then we're going to put our 5th controller on the right-hand side. So we have a 4v1 situation. We're actually going to be getting 4 different achievements at the end of this match. One of the ones we're going to be unlocking is for completing a battle match without losing any balloons. So everybody has 3 balloons, and this represents your health in this match. So you can only get hit 3 times. So assuming you are able to finish the match without getting hit by the train or the vehicles, you're going to get the achievement for completing the match without losing any balloons. We're also going to be getting an achievement for completing a match on the first 3 levels. This is assuming that you have been alternating the levels each of the times during this guide. If you've been following along, this is the 3rd match that we've played, and this 3rd one is on the 3rd level that's available from the start of the game. Also, we're going to be getting the achievement for Who Let the Dogs Out for having a team full of dogs. And then finally, we're going to be getting the achievement for playing a local match with more than 4 players. So assuming you set up the match like I did, as long as you did it correctly, you're going to pop 4 achievements here. All you had to do was make sure that you defeated the 2nd player controller without losing any of your balloons. Assuming you didn't take any damage, the achievements are going to start unlocking. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and see where we're at. I'm going to go ahead and pop up the achievements, and you should have 370 out of 1,000 at this point. The rest of the achievements are going to be related to completing matches on the hardest difficulty against the CPU. Basically, we have to complete a match on each of the levels on the hardest difficulty against a team full of the CPUs. As long as you do this, we're going to unlock all of the rest of the achievements. Now there is 2 secret characters to unlock. The first one is unlocked by playing with each of the starter characters. I believe there's about 4 of them. And then the second hidden character is unlocked by playing a match on each of the levels. So real quick, I'm going to show you how to get these achievements for playing the CPU on the hardest difficulty. So what you want to do is put CPUs on your team and put them on the hardest difficulty. So this is going to put pretty sophisticated CPUs on our team as well, kind of evening it out. And at this point, for the most part, this is pretty easy, guys. I didn't end up losing any matches. I got pretty close to losing a few, but never actually lost any. So I wouldn't say this is too difficult. Just set yourself up with 3 CPUs on your team that are on the hardest difficulty as well. And then you're just going to want to run a couple matches in the battle mode. This is the easiest mode to get this taken care of, just because you just need to hit the opponent 3 times to kill them. Also, the matches fly by in this mode. They go by really quickly. Total, we have 10 maps available, so we're going to need to do this 10 different times against the CPU on the hardest difficulty. So just run it back 10 different times, once on each level. You're going to unlock the levels as you progress. As you beat a level, you're going to unlock the next level. And after you've ran through all of the levels and completed it against the CPU on the hardest difficulty, the last level is going to be the basketball level. The achievement at the end of that level is for unlocking the last secret character, which is the beaver character. Now, if you're watching this video because you can't unlock the Lupino character, which is the wolf character, that's because you haven't played with all of the starter characters. You need to make sure that you complete a match with all 4 starter characters, and then the achievement will unlock. The last one that I needed to play with was the raccoon. After I played it with the raccoon, I ended up unlocking the wolf character. Other than that, guys, all you gotta do is run through all of those levels on the hardest difficulty. Shouldn't take too long. Personally, I ran through all 10 levels in just about 20 minutes. These matches only last about a minute and a half. Getting these ones grinded out is really simple. Just defeat all of your enemies, take all 3 balloons from each of them, and then you're gonna score a point. You score 5 points, and you win the match. Honestly, this was a super easy completion. The hardest part about it was making sure that you have 5 controllers. So that's going to be our last achievement, guys. You should have your full 1000 gamer score. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.